Welcome to St. Paul's Church in Llandudno. This is the 7
Minute
Service!
This weekend it's our Harvest Festival here at St. Paul's, when we say thanks to God for the food we eat and the people who produce it and get it to us. Jesus told a lot of stories about farmers and the countryside. Today we're going to hear one of the best known ones. Our reading is from the Gospel of St. Luke, chapter 8. As they went from town to town, a lot of people joined in and travelled along. Jesus told them this story. A farmer went out to sow his seed. Some of it fell on the path. It was trampled down and the birds ate it. Other seed fell in the gravel. It sprouted but withered because it didn't have any good roots. Other seed fell in the weeds. The weeds grew with it and strangled it. Other seeds fell in the rich earth and produced a bumper crop. Jesus said, "Are you listening to this? Really listening?" His disciples asked, "Why did you tell us this story?" Jesus said, "You've been given the full details about God's kingdom. You know how it works. There are others who need stories. But even with stories, some of them aren't going to get it. Their eyes are open, but they don't see a thing. Their ears are open, but they don't hear a thing." This story is about some of those people. The seed is the word of God. The seeds on the roads are those who hear the word, but no sooner do they hear it than the devil snatches it up, so they won't believe and be saved. The seeds in the gravel are those who hear with enthusiasm, but the enthusiasm doesn't go very deep. It's only another fad, and the moment there's trouble, it's gone. And the seed that fell in the weeds, well, these are the ones who hear, but then the seed is crowded, and out nothing comes of it as they go about their lives worrying about tomorrow, making money and having fun. But the seeds in the good earth, these are the good hearts who seize the word and hold on no matter what, sticking with it until there's a harvest. In school this week, we decided to have a go at planting some seeds ourselves, to see whether it would grow among the rocks or on a hard surface or among weeds. Watch what happened.
Thou visitest the earth, and blessest it, and blessest it, and crownest the year with thy goodness, and crownest the year with thy goodness. Thou visitest the earth, and blessest it, and blessest it, and crownest the year with thy goodness, and crownest the year with thy goodness. Thou crownest the year with thy goodness. Thou crownest the year with thy goodness. Thou visitest the earth, and blessest it, and blessest it, and crownest the year with thy goodness. Thou crownest the year with thy goodness. Thou visitest the earth, and blessest it, and blessest it. Thou crownest the year with thy goodness. Crownest the year with thy goodness. Thou crownest the year with thy goodness. Thou crownest the year with thy goodness.
We'll find out next week if the seeds have grown. We asked our vicar, Reverend Sam, to give us his thoughts on harvest.
One of the most important parts of keeping a good garden is simply paying attention to your garden, noticing the signs of life that we can cultivate and the signs of death that we need to prune back on. Harvest Festival is a time where we give thanks to God for his good creation, and where we give thanks to God for all the things that we enjoy from his creation. But very much like the seed that is sown on the path, sometimes we completely miss it. We don't even hit the target. Sometimes there are amazing things in God's creation that we don't even take time to notice, let alone enjoy or give thanks. Other seed is sown on the stony ground. In other words, sometimes we'll have a passing interest as we're driving along the front of Llandudno. We might sort of think to ourselves for a moment, oh, isn't that sea beautiful? Isn't that sunset beautiful? But the appreciation soon dies out once we've driven past it, gone home and forgotten all about it. Other seed is very much like the one that is sown among the thorns. We would love to appreciate God's creation. We would love to take more time in the beauty of nature, but we just simply get distracted and choked by the many busy things of our lives. This harvest, let us just take time to not just give thanks for the food and the farmers and the producers and the transportation and the shop owners and the shop workers, but let us give time to ourselves to truly soak up and enjoy the true wonders of all God's creation. Let that appreciation be sown in the good soil where we can fully experience and enjoy the beauty that God has blessed us with, so that we can with truly thankful hearts give thanks to him.
In your time, Creator God, this world was put in place, and in your time became beautiful through the craftsmanship of your love. Remind us always, as we look at sunrise, landscape, and tiny child, that at the centre of all things is the creative love of God.